We're back with another Redemption Physique episode. Today we finally got chest day. Pre-workout of choice today, Total War Blue Lemonade. Tastes good, makes my ass itch, makes my balls itch. Anyway, before we get in there, obviously I gotta rant in the car a little bit. I was at home earlier today. I saw my mom at the table. Didn't know what she was doing, so I asked her. I said, "Mom, what are you doing?" She said, "I'm just making the grocery list for Thanksgiving this Thursday. Thanksgiving is coming up at the time of recording this video. I figured I'd do something nice for my mom. She was gonna go to the store herself or order it and have it delivered. That's too many fees, you know? That's too damn expensive." So I said, "Mom, let me, your only son who should be capable of grocery shopping, do that for you." So I end up going to the store. I do a whole lap around the store until I find the produce section. Took way too freaking long. I look like a bumbling idiot trying to find thyme, trying to find peppers, trying to find mushrooms. Still never found the mushrooms. Where the hell are they storing these freaking mushrooms? Go up to the cheese lady, ask the cheese lady, "Hey, can I get some gorgonzola cheese?" She said, "What kinds of gorgonzola?" I said, "There's kinds of gorgonzola?" I call my mom. We get the mountain gorgonzola. That's the kind she needed, apparently. I didn't know this. Very nice cheese lady, old nice cheese lady. I walk around some more, get the spices, get the vegetables, get the meats, you know, we're on a roll. Walk past the donuts, the beautiful glazed donuts. I avert my eyes and continue on because we're locked in. I'm looking at the parsley because we needed parsley. And then this distracted mother with her kids running all around doesn't know where she's going because her kids are distracting her. She runs over my foot. Don't ask me why, but I had my toes out. So when this happened, I just go, scare the hell out of her and her children. I say, "Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's not a big deal. You got kids. I understand. I'm sorry for swearing in front of your kids." I felt even worse because one of her kids right in front of me had his eyes welling up with tears because he probably thought his mom was gonna die. I keep shopping. Next thing I know, this is like maybe 15-20 minutes later, this really old little woman, one of the ones you feel bad for because they shake all the time, they're walking around. She comes around and she runs over my toes with her cart. I got Grand Theft Auto'd with grocery carts twice in the same trip. I did not swear at this shaky old lady. I used one of my dad's classics that he used to use on me when he was pissed at me when I was a kid. God bless it! I almost give her a heart attack. I feel bad. I say, "I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. It just hurt. It took me by surprise. That's it. It's okay. Don't worry about it." She's like, "I'm so sorry, Sonny." She's like shaking. I can't tell if it was because she was scared or because that's just a disease she's got. If she's got Parkinson's. I give her a happy Thanksgiving because I'm a gentleman. I'm a good guy. All right? I've been working out since I've been about 12 years old. On and off, of course, if I kept lifting consistent since I was 12, I'd look way better than this. Along the lifting journey, I've made plenty of mistakes. But now, since I coach people as a living and help them get the body that they want, I figured I'm qualified enough to tell you guys all the mistakes I've made in the past so you can avoid them as well. before we get into that, I want to address something. Now, ever since I've started posting on Instagram again, I've started getting a little bit more traction, at least in terms of my videos. My followers are slowly climbing up. My videos, however, have gotten a couple thousand likes, sometimes like 13,000, sometimes 11,000. Point is, on one of my latest posts, it was Thanksgiving. I walked up to my mom when she didn't expect it, asked her if I could have deviled eggs. She said no, we haven't said grace, and the dinner's not ready yet. So I scream, I'm like, ah! You know, it's funny, ha. Okay, because I'm a funny guy. I'm sure as you noticed in this video, I've had these few things on my neck right here. Not from cupping. Lord forgive me, they're hickeys, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't try to get them. I didn't know that they were going to appear on my neck. It didn't feel like it was going to happen, so I'm sorry. I figured since one of the clips from my videos did really well on Instagram, all the comments seemed to be very positive and enjoyed the clip, I decided to post the other video thinking, hey, yeah, I got hickeys on my neck, but the content in the video itself is pretty funny. People will probably ignore it and just focus on the content of the video. Lo and behold, that video got a good amount of traction. It's currently sitting at about 11,000 likes. In those comments, 95% of them are talking about the hickeys on my neck. Calling me a disgrace, calling me gay. Shit like, oh, looks like you and your boyfriend had a whole lot of fun during Thanksgiving, huh? Like, listen, yeah, we did. What about it? That's none of your business. People calling me non-Christian because I got hickeys. Hey, we're all sinners, pal. I could kill somebody today and still believe in Christ. So I can take a little harassing online for getting hickeys when I shouldn't be getting hickeys. Now it's your guys' fault that I'm gonna summon the spirit of Chris Brown if my girlfriend gets a little too close to my neck. One last thing before I go into the actual topic of the video. And I saw some of y'all profiles. I saw it. Most of you guys are freaking degenerates too. But you weren't put in the position to have it shown at Thanksgiving. It was an accident. I saw people with rainbow flags, the trans flag, the bi flag, all calling me gay. Why are you calling me gay? You're gay. I saw people with furry profile pictures calling me a degenerate and a disappointment to my family. A disappointment to my family? From a furry? Because I'm getting action? I get it. Y'all hate to see it. Y'all hate to see it. God forbid. God forbid a white boy got a little too much sauce and can't keep his lady off him. First mistake I made was eating as little as possible, but still thinking I'd gain muscle because I was lifting weights. I was about 13, 14 when I first transformed my body for real. Was that transformation akin to Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sam Solik, Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler? No, it was more akin to Michael Jackson. I had the common normie mindset that if I just lifted weights, I'd put on muscle no matter what. I didn't think what I ate mattered. I thought food just made me fat if I ate too much of it. So guess what I did? I ate practically nothing. I had abs, so I thought I was huge. I had veins, so I thought I was ripped. In reality, I was just scrawny. Go into my garage, hit a full body workout, do bench press, squat, dips, sit-ups again, more sit-ups because I thought sit-ups would give me abs instead of just dieting down. I do curls, I do standing shoulder press, really wide apart, behind my neck, because I saw people in cartoons doing that. Then I would sit there and I'd wonder to myself, I have all this muscle, why am I not getting stronger? Little did I know, what my dad and what my Uncle Alex were trying to tell me the whole time is that if I wanted to get stronger, I had to freaking eat. And I was sitting there like, they don't know nothing. They don't have abs. In my dumbass, early teen, preteen mind, I thought I was a scientist. I was like, I'm figuring out how to transform my body all by myself. Little did I know, I just had the Haiti diet. The next mistake I made took me even longer to shake. I used to hit legs 0% of the time. If I did hit legs, it was 0.5% of the time. Maybe. I loved working out. I loved how it made me feel. And then I decided to try legs for the first time. And I was like, this is challenging. This hurts. I don't want to do this. What do I need legs for anyway, huh? Who has big legs? Fat people. I don't want to be a fat guy. I was giving myself every excuse in the book to not hit legs and try to grow them. And guess where that got me? It affects my physique to this day. I have broad shoulders, a pretty big chest, a wide back, decent arms, and then you look it down here, and all of a sudden I'm quivering under my own weight. I piss myself off. I'm looking in the mirror, and my legs would look decent. I don't know if I had the same physique I did when I was 16, delayed hitting legs consistently for so long. Dude, I can't even wear sweatpants anymore without being exposed for the fraud that I am. Having these little stick legs underneath me. I gotta wear some baggy ass pants to have the illusion that I hit legs for years. And whenever I'm through with the cutting phase, I try to get into like a clean bulk. I try to get as big as possible, gain as much weight as possible without gaining too much fat. And guess what? I cave on eating like a fat ass every time. So before I even grow my legs, I have to cut back down so I'm not fat because I hate being fat. And then I still have small legs and they've grown minimally. I'm eating like a fat ass. Earlier today, I had Hawaiian rolls with whipped cream and peanut butter on it because it tastes good. What benefit does that have to me? Zero, zilch, nothing. I guess I'd be okay with it if all the fat that I gained didn't go straight to my stomach and my ass. You know, at least right now, I'm such a filthy hypocrite to my clients because a lot of them are coming to me on check-in day and they're telling me that they're struggling really hard sticking to the diet plan over the holidays, and I'm sitting there encouraging them. I'm telling them that they can do it, that it's not as hard as they think it is, and I'm sitting here and I'm caving every chance I get. I do good for a week, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but point is, I end up binging, eating like a fat ass, because all the sweet treats, all the seasonal sweet treats are all around me. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna have any. I'm gonna have my ground turkey, my rice, my ground beef, my freaking mix of veggies, and then guess what I have? I end up having Oreos, and I end up drinking a gallon of freaking milk. I gotta cool down. And what sucks is that some of my clients watch my videos, and guess what? They're not shy about it either. In fact, 2 of them have hit me up about it. Then I gotta bring myself down a peg and tell them just because I'm weak-minded right now and can't stay away from the cookies doesn't mean you have to be the same way. So if you're my client and you're watching this right now, be better than me. And I'm sorry, I'll try to be a better example for you. Kill me. I should die. The next mistake I've made is counting calories but not counting macros. Now, if you're just the average guy and you just want to lose fat and you don't care about how much muscle you retain or how you look aesthetically, I'd still advise that you count your macros, but you can get away with just the calories. If you're someone like me and you want to be as big and as lean as possible at the same time and you're not counting your macros, you're making a big mistake. I used to do that all the time, all the way back to when I was 12, 13, 14 and I just wanted abs, all the way up to now where I wanted to bulk up a little bit more slowly but not gain a whole lot of fat. If you're cutting down, it is impossible to keep all the muscle that you've gained on your bulk. If I just monitored my protein in my teenage years and made sure that I had at least my body weight a little more, a little less, I would be a little bit bigger than I am today. The reason I'm telling you guys all the mistakes I've made is because it genuinely keeps me up at night. I lose sleep over the fact that I could be looking so much better right now, have so much more muscle, be pushing so much more weight, but I'm not because I messed up. I was too much of an ignorant bitch. And what a surprise, right when I started asking people for advice, people bigger than me, people leaner than me, I started making more progress. Who would have thought? You ask people who know more than you how to do the thing you want to do, and you start doing the thing you want to do better. The last mistake I've made, I'm making right now, today, and it's just wasting my time in the gym. It seems like everyone right now knows exactly what their goals are except for me. I can't figure it out. I don't know if I want to put on more muscle and just fix my bulk as it is right now instead of eating anything and everything. I don't know if I want to cut back down and then bulk back up so I can start from square one. I don't know if I just want to eat in a very slight surplus so I stop gaining so much fat at once and still put on a little bit of muscle in the long term. The way I'm going about fitness currently is like arguing with your girlfriend or wife. You know you're gonna lose, so just don't do it. Another thing both of those have in common is that they only have one solution. Treating fitness the way I am, it's sticking a needle in your ass and injecting tests. For arguing with your girlfriend or wife, it's hitting them. But you shouldn't do either. Unless you're a bodybuilder or a trans MMA fighter, both those things are illegal and harmful, and morally wrong. I didn't expect to get this genuinely heated while making the video, and this is real. I'm trying to be funny, put on some of it for the camera, but I'm actually upset talking about this because I'm realizing how many mistakes I've made and how detrimental it's been to my bodybuilding journey or just my fitness or physique journey in general. I have a lot of regrets in my life. The biggest ones I have are the ones where I know I could have progressed more, but I stopped myself from doing so. I've been losing and gaining the same 5 pounds for the past 2 months because I can't make up my freaking mind. The weight I push goes up, so I'm happy, but so does the amount of body fat I have. So I'm sad. And what sucks is that I want big legs and big tits. I can only get my legs bigger by being in a surplus. My chest is already big, but I want it bigger, and I can only get that by being in a surplus. But the problem is, my nipples are pretty far off to the side, so they're gonna start to sag down, and that makes me mad. My girlfriend pointed that out. Thanks for that, babe. I don't know why you thought that was okay, babe.
You know what? Yeah, you and I are gonna have a serious talk about that. I know we already talked about it, but I'm not letting it go. You pointed out that my nipples point down. I don't know why you thought that was fine. I don't know why. However, I also want abs, striations, and veins. I can only get that by being in a deficit. But I just did a vicious deficit when I did a show. And I don't want to be that depleted again, but I don't have to cut down that much, but I also don't want to wait that long to get shredded again. So I might have to because of my own impatience. But then my numbers are going to go back down, my chest isn't going to look as full, my legs aren't going to grow. Figure out what you want to do, damn. Weigh out the pros and cons. And what sucks is that I already kind of look like a woman. I look like I produce estrogen, so if I get fat, I'm just going to look like Monica Lewinsky, or have the build of Bill Clinton's other affair. I know I went off on multiple tangents there, but I hope you see what I'm talking about, and I hope if you're newer to the gym, you can learn from the mistakes that I just talked about. Make sure that if you're not sure what you're doing, you don't try to figure it out by yourself. That's only going to delay your progress. Never be scared to ask for a more experienced person's help. That's the quickest way to progress. Hell, that's part of the reason I do what I do. I made all the mistakes myself, so I can tell other people what to avoid. I can help them get to their goals quicker. I've gathered enough knowledge, gathered enough information to help people with their goals and kind of guide them in the right direction. I wish I had the balls when I was younger to suck it up and ask someone like me, or someone bigger, or someone smarter, what to do. Because if I did, instead of looking like this, I'd look like this.